Tomorrow's the big day. We will officially find out if we are indeed pregnant. What was that? Whoa. Alright. It is abnormally cold, like probably in the 50s today, and it's supposed to rain, which I'm super excited about. I have been awake since 4 a.m. Actually 4:30. Not that that makes it much better. Regardless, I have been awake already for 5 hours. It's 9 o'clock right now. Today is a very busy day. We are launching our new lotion, our new product at Lolli Co, our first lotion. I am so excited, and I am going over to my friend Bailey's house to shoot some content with her kiddos. When you guys see this video, the lotion already launched, so it'll be available to shop. I'll link it down below in the description box. So excited. This is our 5th product that we've brought to Lolli Co. First things first, I'm going to Starbucks. I told her I'd bring her coffee for graciously allowing me into her house to photograph my product. I've officially been decaf free since the day of the transfer. I had been limiting my caffeine intake, but I was not completely caffeine free leading up to our frozen embryo transfer. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was so hard. But ever since we did the transfer, I haven't had caffeine, and I have been trying to find like a good decaf drink, and I've really been liking just a vanilla latte, a hot vanilla latte, decaf. So that's what I'm gonna get.
What's up for you?
Hi, I just need a venti green tea unsweetened.
Venti green tea unsweetened. What else would you like?
And then I need a grande caramel latte with extra caramel drizzle.
Grande caramel latte. Is that hot?
Yes, please.
And you want the caramel syrup and extra caramel drizzle?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I also need a decaf vanilla latte, hot.
What size?
Grande.
Decaf grande vanilla latte.
And then I need 1 chocolate cake pop.
Okay.
And then 1 of the ham and cheese croissants.
Oh, actually, we just sold out of those.
Oh, you did? Okay. No worries. That's it.
All right. 1841 Espada.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wanted a ham and cheese croissant. They're my favorite. They're so good. Just grabbed all the drinks, and now I'm gonna head over to Bailey's house.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love?
Okay, I'm just getting back in the car from Bailey's. I just got all of our content, or at least some of it, at least enough that we can launch. I have also been chatting with my friend Chantel from Forever French Baby. We are going to be launching some like new suits this year. If you guys remember last year, we did like a swimsuit collaboration for kids, and we are bringing them back this year, which is really exciting. We're bringing rash guards. We're bringing a few different styles. We definitely got like a lot of really good feedback last year, and we're listening to you guys and trying to be as accommodating as possible. We have some really cute designs, and I'm really excited to see all of that come together, but that is also in the works. So I've been going back and forth with her today on like designs and styles. Okay, I am home, and I wanted to quickly sit down with you guys and give like a quick little update in regards to like our frozen embryo transfer and how I'm feeling and all of that. So as most of you know, we did a frozen embryo transfer 8 days ago, and tomorrow is the day that we do our beta blood draw, and we find out our HCG levels. We find out if we're actually pregnant. Ty and I are both feeling very hopeful and a little nervous, but overall just remaining super positive. So yes, tomorrow is the big big blood test day. I will be filming it. I will be sharing here on YouTube. We will be sharing all of the news, I promise. Once we get the news, we're going to process, we're going to share with friends and family, and then we will share with you guys with the internet. I have been feeling pretty much the same as I was feeling in my last video. I shared like possible pregnancy symptoms in my last vlog. So if you're curious to know like what those symptoms are, I'll link that video below. I'm not going to go into too much detail here. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty much the same, and I don't have a huge update except tomorrow's our huge big day for the blood test. Anyways, I do want to share a quick story time too about how I was ultimately diagnosed with diminished ovarian reserve, which is the root of our infertility. This brand right here, Modern Fertility, is a brand I hold so near and dear to my heart. Modern Fertility is a at-home hormone blood test that I took back in August. This hormone blood test is what ultimately led me to my diagnosis of diminished ovarian reserve. Anyways, I'm very excited to be partnering with Modern Fertility today, so I'm going to share a little bit about them and why they are so important to me. So back in August, I also worked with Modern Fertility. You guys have seen them on my channel before, but it was the first time I had ever heard of them, and I was very excited because it was very relative to my life and what was going on. So they sent me a hormone blood test to do at home. I took the blood test. It's a very, very easy process. You simply just like prick your fingers, drop some of the blood onto like a test strip and mail it back in. Within 10 days, they send you results via email, or you can access them through their app. They have a very easy to use app, which I'm actually gonna pull up so I can share my test results with you guys. This is what their app looks like. You can like track your cycle. There's a community tab. They have prenatal vitamins that you can order through their app. They also have pregnancy tests, which I really like these pregnancy tests. But anyways, I am going to go pull up my test results. So like I said, these were from August. I cannot take this right now because there's a possibility of me being pregnant, and I'm also on a million hormones. I'm on progesterone, I'm on estrogen, and it would totally just skew my results. So if you're possibly pregnant, this would not work for you. Anyways, the hormone test tests your TSH, LH, PRL, E2, FSH, and AMH. My FSH level was slightly high, and I think that's because I was on letrozole at the time, I believe, so that kind of skewed that as well. And then my AMH came back super low at 0.32, which for a 29-year-old, that is very low. I mean, for anybody, that is very low. I think for somebody my age, 1.1 and above is what is normal. So when I saw that, I freaked out, immediately freaked out. I was like, what the heck, this can't be right. So what Modern Fertility does when you have an abnormal result is they email you and they say, hey, like, let's take the test again. There's always a possibility of like contamination when you're doing an at-home test. You never know. So when that happened, they sent me a new test totally free of charge, and I took the test again, sent it in, and sure enough, my AMH came back super low. Anyways, I took those results to my doctor. He tested me again for the third time, and sure enough, my levels were very low. My AMH level was very low. So what did this tell us? Having a low AMH means you have a low ovarian reserve. You have a low egg quantity. After speaking to my fertility doctor, he told us we have a less than 1% chance of conceiving naturally with my diagnosis. You definitely can get pregnant when you have a low AMH, but it just makes it a lot harder to get pregnant. This also told us that us pursuing IUI, which is what we were doing at the time, was going to be not successful for us. So this hormone test did a few things for us. It not only saved us money from doing multiple rounds of IUI that were ultimately more than likely going to be unsuccessful, it also saved us time, which is something that you can't get back. It's the most precious thing. And when having a diagnosis like diminished ovarian reserve, you potentially don't have a lot of time left. Your egg quantity is very low. So anyways, our next step, our only step, was IVF, which is where we are today. We had to be proactive because of my diagnosis, and without knowing my AMH levels through Modern Fertility, I wouldn't have known to be so proactive about my fertility. I wouldn't have known to advocate for myself about my AMH levels, and there's a potential we couldn't have had such a success at our egg retrieval had I not taken this test and learned my AMH and been proactive about my fertility. So Modern Fertility is very special to me because of that. This hormone test is great for anyone between the ages of 21 to 44. This test is great for women who are trying to get pregnant. This test is great for women who are wanting to get pregnant in the future. This test is great for women who are interested in egg freezing. It is never a bad idea to be proactive about your fertility. So the other thing is fertility treatments are expensive. They're very expensive. Everybody knows that. Proactive fertility hormone tests aren't commonly covered by your insurance company. It can cost up to like $1,500 or so just to do proactive hormone tests. This is $159, so it's a much more affordable way to test your hormones and be proactive about your fertility. Modern Fertility was kind enough to give me a discount to share with you guys as well. If you guys click my link down below in the description box, you'll get $20 off when you purchase the Modern Fertility hormone test. They've been such a big part in my fertility journey and my diagnosis, and I'm just forever grateful for this brand. 1 in 6 couples experience infertility, and we are 1 in 6. Infertility is becoming more and more common, and so I will always advise women to advocate for themselves and to be proactive about their fertility, because it's always good to know. It's always good to be informed. Okay. We are now, it's just like such a busy day. We're now heading to drop Ty's car off at Toyota, and then we're gonna go get our passport pictures taken. So we're finally doing this today. We've been putting it off. It's so dark and gloomy outside. Oh my gosh. It's so windy. I'm like waiting for the rain to start. It keeps looking like it's gonna start pouring any second, but hasn't actually happened yet. We get really excited here in Arizona when there's rain because it just doesn't happen a lot. So I'm looking forward to it, but it is cold today. It's pretty chilly. Oh, I should probably put different shoes on. I have my slippers on still. I just realized. Hi, Andy. Andy looks so handsome. He got a haircut. He got a haircut. You got your bandana on. You look so handsome. We just pulled up to Toyota, and it is finally raining. It's finally raining. I'm enjoying it. I am just sitting here waiting for Ty to jump in my car so we can go get our passport photos done. I am starting to hit a wall, though. I'm starting to get really tired. Scarlett didn't sleep very good last night either, so I'm thinking when she gets out of school, we'll take like a family nap. I don't know why, but I keep having like major nightmares at night, and that's what's keeping me up. I'm gonna try to say my dream out loud, but you know how it's like so hard to like say something out loud when it was a dream? It just sounds so bizarre and so crazy. But anyways, like my mom and like all of my family, we were on one side of the mountain, and we had to cross over the mountain to get into the mall. And so I went to the mall because Scarlett was at the mall with all of her friends playing at this giant playground. And so I went to go check on Scarlett, and she was playing. I just like left her there apparently. And I'm like, okay, she's good. So then as I'm like at the mall, my mom is back on the other side of the mountain. I get a phone call, and it's from like a front desk like at a hotel, and they're like hello, and I'm like, yes, and they're like, we have your mother's phone, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's really weird. Hopefully, I'm like, is she okay? And they're like, she's fine, we just found her phone. So then I'm like, okay, I have to leave the mall and go back over the mountain to find my mom and get her phone. And so as I'm leaving the mall, I couldn't remember exactly how to get out of the mall, and I finally figure out like the exit, and I go out the exit, and I'm like following this man, which is weird, and he turns around at the exit and literally, this sounds so bizarre, points a gun at me. And this is all just a dream, just FYI, this is just a dream. And I have to go back into the mall and sit down, and then I was able to get my phone somehow, so I'm texting my mom saying help me, and I was like trying to like alert her to call the police or something. But then I realized my mom didn't have her phone. It's at the front desk across the mountain, and she's not even getting my texts. And then I woke up. So that was my dream. Andy, we just got home.
That was the worst experience of my life.
Yeah, Ty's not happy right now.
It's just like, it took forever.
We went to Toyota.
I felt so bad for the lady.
Well, hold on. Back up to the Toyota situation.
Well, that was kind of my fault. They do appointments, and I didn't have an appointment, so I had to wait forever to talk to someone to get an oil change and new brakes. But then we went to Walgreens.
Yeah.
And there's one poor lady working, and she kept calling for backup.
Receiving's calling her, like needing somebody receiving.
Yeah, like there's like a truck or
people
something
at checkout were at the photo center.
Yeah, and she just had no backup.
She kept calling for backup and like nobody would come. And so she's like frantically running around everywhere and
retail's dead.
just kept apologizing to us, and like we felt so bad for her.
It's like, man.
Anyways, we did get our passport photos finally done. Ty's gonna send all of that in tomorrow, I think, right?
Yeah, either tomorrow or later today.
I still have an active passport, but it has like my old maiden name, which isn't even technically my maiden name anymore because my stepdad adopted me. So yeah, I had to get my name updated, which basically is a whole new passport. And Ty's expired, but he's able to renew it.
It was like
or something.
14 years ago, and the cutoff's 15 years. So like
I made it by
like 6 months.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I thought I was gonna have to like get a whole new one.
Yeah, the pictures are so bad. It's also so dark and gloomy in my house because of the rain, and I kind of love it. But is there such thing as a good passport photo? Because I don't think there is. Ty, yours isn't that bad. Oh well, at least they're done and over with. Comes home from school and immediately puts on a dress, don't you? Her hair's all wet from it raining. I've been sitting at my computer doing some work. Whoa. Did you have a good day at school?
No.
Really? You didn't have a good day? Do you want to go take a nap with me?
Yes. Yes.
Alright, let's go lay down.
Peace out.
Daddy's
Papa.
going to the gym, so he's not participating in this family nap time.
I'm feeling it.
Nope. That's my water. Alright, family nap time. It's the perfect... It's still raining. It's the perfect day to do this. That's for sure. You just hang out with us. Take a nap, you know you want to. It's gonna be so nice.
Daddy.
I'll go to the gym with you later. I just can't go right now.
Yeah. Run. Yeah.
Scarlett is wild. This is how she gets when she's tired.
I get wet. Not laying down.
I know. Do you think he's gonna nap with us? Oh, give me that. Give me that. Okay.
Let me see your muscles.
Well, Ty, sir, what's the verdict? Are you going to the gym?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You are? Okay.
I'm not gonna go that hard today though.
Well, Scarlett and I are gonna lay down and take a nap. And
We're not. Mom's just lying.
anyways, tomorrow's the big day. We will officially find out if we are indeed pregnant, which is really exciting. So we'll be sharing again that in probably the next video. So stay tuned for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog. Sorry, this is like chaos behind me with...
Why'd you change into a ballerina dress?
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah, watch his claws.
I'm gonna go lay down. I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.